Alright, let's check out Origin Protocol. So let's see what's been going on since yesterday. If we come down to the 4 hour, we topped off locally around about this region. And I was talking about, either a back test of any of these regions around here. We ended up backtesting on the 200-day moving average. We held it as support, and now we are heading up. So in my opinion, the next target to keep an eye out for on Origin Protocol is all the way up here at $1, which is a nice increase of approximately about another 30% increase. Now, this is really a price target for people who have already been getting in and getting in from buying the dip. I don't recommend anyone to see this video, and if you're not in Origin, just start buying around these levels, because if we do look at the RSI and the MFI, we are a bit heated right now. That doesn't mean that I don't think that we are going to come up to $1, because I do, but for me, I'm a fairly conservative trader. I will be looking for a macro market change before I do start accumulating more Origin, and for me that happens once we have flipped this 618 fib level, which is also our target up here at $1.02. So all in all, the uptrend is very much intact. If we look at the 4 hour, we can see a lovely increase in green volume right now. Volume predicts price, and on every time frame you can just see this massive spike up in volume. There has been massive interest in Origin Protocol in the past week, and I do think this is going to keep flying in the short term because it does have a dirt cheap market cap. I mean, we can even see the volume is just steadily increasing day by day. I did say I imagined a local top would be in this kind of vicinity up here at $1.02. So personally, if I was looking to enter, I'd be looking for something like this, reaching my price target and taking profits on the small position I have on Origin, and then coming down, back testing this 200-day moving average. And if we did hold it, that would give us a lot more room to move up, because if we did come down this, let's see how far it is. It looks like a pretty steep drop, so about a 32% drop. This would really be nice and healthy for the RSI and the MFI to both reset and both have a little bit of time to cool down. So all in all, in the short term, I have my next take profit up here at $1.02. We are moving up nicely. The uptrend is still very much intact, and it looks like we're coming at the neck of this at the top of this fib here. So I think once we break out of 84 cents or 85, we will be pretty much going up in a straight line to $1.02 in my opinion. And then once we do hit $1.02, that is our macro fib level. So if we do come up to 102, get a rejection and then start losing this 200-day moving average, this will be indicative that this was a dead cat bounce and a local top, and the downtrend will continue. But in my opinion, the more likely scenario is to come up to this $1.02, have it as a local top, come down, back test this 200-day one more time, and then have a push up. That is somewhat slightly almost wishful thinking, but for me, as this has already done over a 3x since we were down here at the bottoms at 26 cent, I will just be cautious on entering this again unless we do have a very nice retracement that confirms the bullish trajectory. So it is also possible we could be having a break straight above the $1 region, and then if we do take our time, come down, back test the 102, then this would also reset the RSI. But like I said, the most healthy and the most bullish scenario for me is coming up to the 102, having a short-term rejection, double bottoming on this 200-day moving average, and then continuing the uptrend. And then we could talk about price targets much higher than $1 to start with. We'd go for 123. Once we broke that, we've got 151, and then all the way up to the 618, $2.53, and then the all-time high up here at basically 315. So obviously for that to happen, we probably will need to flush out some of the longs in the short term, as we have been going up in a straight line. So I will be looking for a retracement. Once we do have a nice retrace, whether we blast through the 102 and then backtest the 102, or whether we do the more bullish and conservative target, which is coming up to 102, rejecting down to the 200-day at 68, 69, and then finally breaking out. Either way, both of these scenarios are extremely bullish, so keep your eyes out for something like that. So that is all I see for Origin Protocol. Origin also, whether this is able to start blasting above $1.02, this is somewhat dependent on what Bitcoin's going to be doing. So far, Bitcoin has broken out of this W pattern very, very slightly, and we've come down and back tested this region here, which was this previous resistance that is now flipped to support. So in my opinion, as long as we do continue to uptrend from tomorrow, if we do close our daily candle on Bitcoin above 41,000, then I will be expecting Bitcoin to have a big increase. And then obviously, because Origin Protocol has such a dirt cheap market cap, once we break 102, have a nice back test, then we really can start talking about some moon targets, but that's for another day. In the short term, I've got my eyes on 102. That will be my first take profit region. Well, I will be taking all my profits up here, and then hoping for a retest of the 200 day. If that doesn't happen and we just blast through it and come back and back test it, that is also another trade that I'll be looking out to take. So that's all I see on OGN right now. If you are holding it, best of luck. Once again, none of this is financial advice, it's just my own opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Cowboy out. Peace.